Hello everybody, I am Drama Troll, and tonight we are going to continue Dragon Age desktop sound fun. Alright, so like I said, we're going to continue our Dragon Age playthrough. As I've said before, I am a No Name Nerd affiliate. I am a Twitch streamer, obviously. I'm streaming on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube right now. Links are here unless you're on Twitch. We're trying to get to either average of 3 viewers on Twitch or 100 followers on Facebook. So if you could definitely hit that, awesome. Right. So let's give this a continue. So if you guys have seen the No Name Nerd jersey, my No Name Nerd jersey, on the back says John Patrol has a big ol' 3. If you want it, !point jersey on Discord or on Twitch. Like I said, we're gonna keep going with this. And I'll try to pay a little bit better attention to chat tonight. Alright, so we just got the Canary. Let's keep going. Let's see where we were. We just got him. We can take any one of these. I think we're gonna go look at this bulletin board real quick. What these people have. Because more XP is better.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of. Ever since good King Cailan passed, refugees and soldiers have been passing through. I'm the elder here, and I've my hands full making sure refugees don't turn to petty theft, or worse. Sir Bryant at the Chantry is seeing to matters of defense
So we were
and
going to
such.
do
He'd have
Fortnite
more
or
of an ear for
Second
your type.
Extinction, but Donna and Kiddo are playing
Too much
Resident
to
Evil
do,
Village.
and not enough time. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs. Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travelers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Right, sounds good. We got a new quest from her. So we need to craft some lesser health. We need flasks. We get flasks.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods? This will help many people.
Alright, well, I'll just give you some of my potions.
You're a good sort, you know.
Hello, viewer. 50 silver, that's it.
Hello, stranger.
How are you
I
tonight?
don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
So I am streaming, like I said, on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Hoping, I'm thinking YouTube might take off first, which is perfectly fine.
I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
I don't know how to make traps. Board over here. Let's go look at that. Little boy.
Have you seen my mother? She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her. Why not? Why would she leave me here? But no, she
Guy's
can't
an
be
asshole.
dead. I'll find her.
Oh, sorry, kid. And it spans everywhere. Now let's go do this one. Enters board. Start out that one. We got Sven, he's tanky. He's using sword and board right now.
As you say.
No. Really think you can
So
go?
shall it be. Yes.
Oh, you were lucky.
As you say.
This guy. He's got anything on there? I might comment with you too. Comment with you too, of course. Doesn't feel good, guys. Nope. Almost done.
You should have fled.
You should have fled. You really should have fled. Big anything? It is not. If you guys have any questions about anything paranormal related or anything like that, feel free to ask. I'll answer to the best of my ability. Do have an investigation coming up, so next Saturday, or this upcoming Saturday, not next Saturday, I will not be streaming game. We might be streaming to our website. A live feed. We got one more group of bandits to go. What's that? They really like me. that done. Ooh. Oh. Ben just got better gear. There we go. Ben definitely just got an upgrade.
Say what you must.
Can you open it? No. I think she can. Alright, let's go. Back to turn this in. Okay, landmark tree. Otherwise, okay. Go back and turn this quest in.
The path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers.
I just want the money. Another one. When bears attack. On behalf of Thad the farmer and his hearted son, I inscribe this missive. Maker is witness. I charge all those who touch arms and armor to brave the dangerous northern wood to find a family of bears that mauled and killed the boy. Alrighty, there. Okay. Rancher bird. Yeah, we're going to do it. I believe so. There we go. I like doing side quests. It helps XP.
Dangerous wildlife.
Wolves, right? Get that wolves. Holy wolves. Sorry, people. Those really didn't like me. Probably doesn't help that it was pelting with freaking lightning. Well, we got the keepsake, unfortunately.
Mia,
Like battling these
And
animals.
there's the bears. Come on. Ooh,
As you say.
bye, Mr. Bears. Guys got anything? Really? Not even bear hide or anything? Alrighty then. From these in. we can continue on with our quest.
The path of righteousness is full of
Blah, blah, blah.
hardship.
Give me my
The
money.
Maker smiles upon its travelers. And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
Thanks. That's it, really? Ooh. Ooh. Yup, I'm using it. On this. Can't use this yet, though. Use chainmail too, huh? I need a helm. Actually, let me get one of these out of junk. All gifts. What is this? I have to do that at the enchanter. It's fine. Um, 13. Still. Nothing. Oh shoot. Now.
What do you wish of me? What do you wish of me?
Like this can sell stuff.
Hello, friend. Care to take advantage of your discount? This way. And beware the urchins. They have grabby little hands.
Whatever you say. That. The dagger. That's a dagger. Oh wow. $18. Oh man. I can't. Keep the gifts. Too bad that much. Or too much, but yeah.
I'm just here to keep watch.
I don't think we have any more quests. Oh. Now we gotta go to the world map. Next area. Alright, so the other way then. Where do we want to go first? The way we can get to the we need to go up. That's right. Sounds good. We're going for that battle mage. Wow. Yes, we can. I think the next time I play this, it will be a rogue. Because I'm missing out on all of these quests. Can't go that way, so we'll go this way. Going. I'm gonna go there. Starting game? I thought he did it. Finally camp.
Bad dreams, huh? Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
True.
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too. I screamed like a little girl. Duncan said he thought I had someone in my room. Not embarrassing at all. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Just, yeah.
What do you wish of me? We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer. Then I assume our discussion ends here.
Oof.
What do you wish of me? If you must. I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend. So I assume. My mother has walked the wilds far longer than I. Who am I to suggest what things she has done and not done in her past? Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Alright, sorry about that.
No? 'Tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the Circle of Magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the Chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could. But as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one. I'm shocked that you think so, being a mage of the Circle as you were. But perhaps you felt a little like a caged bird as well, caught within that dark tower.
Yep.
I thought so. Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch? Oh, you're simply full of surprises, little man, aren't you? But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
Oh, okay.
A fine gift. You have my thanks. A fine gift. You have my thanks. Interesting.
There. Now let's go talk to these.
Ah, it's good to see
Hello,
you, my
viewers.
timely
How are you?
rescuer. Bodon Fennick at your service once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden?
He's not wrong.
I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes? I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Oh, jeez. Can't use it yet. Ooh, that's some. Oh, it damages. Wait, just. Ooh, what's that? Spirit damage. gonna sell forward in it.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? A pair of earrings, perhaps? A cheese knife? I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Yeah, I can have enough to feed all some of this stuff. I don't think I'm gonna. There we go. Now I can. Can't use it yet, but okay.
Hello. The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
Enchantment!
I have no items, okay. Go and then.
Yes. Yes.
Duh. We're gonna go to Red Cliff.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier. I don't know. I doubt it. I've never liked it, that's for sure.
Oh?
Well, let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Red Cliff. Did I say how I know Arl Eamon exactly? No, I'm not his son.
I forget.
I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. Arl Eamon took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
Oh.
How? When would I say that? Oh, by the way, King Marek had sex with a servant and she produced a bastard son. That's me. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry. Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. Arl Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war. He loved her a great deal. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me. I suppose you're right. I wasn't raised as the Arl's son, though. If you're picturing that, I slept in hay out in the stables, not on silk sheets. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall, and it shattered.
Puppy. Wine baby.
Stupid thing to do. The owl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming. My blood has never been important to me. I've spent my whole life trying to forget about it and being told that I would never sit on the throne. And that's fine by me. No, if there's an heir to be found, it's Arl Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kaelin's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people.
Really?
Though, if he's really as sick as we've heard... Oh, no, I don't want to think about that. I really don't. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens. Oh, lovely. I'm going to regret this. Somehow I just know it.
Gotta be a smartass.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us? So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard? We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arl Eamon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Not that we have a choice.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They're obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Reynisphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though I'm just as surprised about that as you are, believe me.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things. That Loghain pulled out his own men in order to save them. That Kaelin risked the entire nation's safety in the name of glory. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances.
Oh.
You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
There are no Darkspawn here, and nothing to gain. It is a fool's errand. Perhaps.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
Will do.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Yeah, I know.
Let us pray.
But we need
Blessed art thou who exists.
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming?
You're a Grey Warden, right? Were you in Ostagar? In the Korkari Wilds? My husband and son went there to bring the chant of light to the chastened. But I haven't heard from them since. I am. You've heard of me? I thought that might be the case. Thank you for telling me. Maker's blessings upon you.
Kinda had.
Sorry, am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet. I shouldn't be such a crybaby. With Mother gone now, I have to be brave. I can't help myself. I'm so frightened. Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time, everywhere. And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too. I understand, I do. I'm just so afraid for him. I'm so scared, Father. What are we going to do?
Let's...
Alright, is this where humans keep...
No, we don't have the men.
Still no sign of them coming back from the castle.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king. Huh. If it takes a ghost or two to kill a horde of evil monsters, I'll take it. But you look plenty alive to me. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight. Yes, well, I haven't given up hope. Not yet, anyway. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge. The militia will do what it can, but don't get your hopes up. Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we...
Something you need? We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help. I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
There's one thing I do not understand, Alistair.
Just the one thing.
About you, perhaps. Why the deception over your parentage?
I'd figure you'd be the sort who knows all about deception.
I do. And what use the deception might have had ended when King Kaelin perished, did it not?
Maybe. I guess I was sort of hoping that would go away.
The truth does not go away.
I didn't say it was a good... So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest?
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit that I do not quite know how to address you. Is my lord sufficient? Grey Warden it is then, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with a Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost. We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance.
All right.
Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered. That gladdens my heart to hear it. As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Sometime.
No word from the castle?
No, all is still, as it has been for days.
Say no more. The Arl lives, and I will not listen to you.
A terrible notion.
Your inauspicious chatter.
Then we gotta go talk to the...
It cannot be done. Yes. No, I cannot. As you say.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left. Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough. All right, all right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
Hello, Heck. Age of Dragons. I mean, I guess. Playing some Dragon Age. So, starting with Origins. And then we'll go to 2. And then Inquisition.
Somebody's been drinking. So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are? A Grey Warden, is it?
Grey Warden, yep.
It takes all kinds. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted? Look around. The militia took everything they could use. I could start up the forge again, but I won't, since Murdoch won't listen to me. If you mean you want me to smith something for you, then no. But feel free to take whatever's left. Don't suppose it matters much anymore. My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's
more, dude.
dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village or anyone. It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
I'll live through the night.
If you look for Velena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much. not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
Don't get
I
Morgan
want to
pissed.
promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can. I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
I love her.
Is this a promise we will not keep?
Let's hope not.
What's this?
I said nothing to you, human.
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose
Morgan is my
I'll have to
favorite
find some
character.
iron. Maybe at the mill. Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Wait, I'm sorry, you guys, but guess what? We're helping.
Why are we stopping? There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful? As you wish.
Alright, so we're gonna go talk to the Chantry now. We'll talk to Van Tegan first. Or Murdoch, rather.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll send one of my men to inform Bantegan the militia is ready for
Good,
battle.
you do that.
Right. Let's hope we see morning.
Yeah, you'll see morning. Shut the hell up. Yeah, me. A mage of the Grey Wardens. What's this, a book? Talk to her.
You are a stranger amongst us, and a mage, I see. Yet you still defend our home in its darkest hour. We are grateful.
Chantry.
Not many in these modern days would honestly say the same. You are a man of worth, and the Maker will smile upon you.
I don't need your
Allow me to
Maker.
introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task? I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
It might be big talk, but we got it, heck, we got it.
I can pray with them and give them my blessing, but Sir Perth wants me to call upon the Maker to shield them from evil.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that. I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them.
Exactly,
but
lady,
it
so do it.
just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of Silvercast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
I know, Morgan. There's something else. Collect all this.
Why haven't Mother and Father mother returned yet?
Because XP.
They're gone.
Talk to Earth. No.
Were you really in that cage
Did you see
for
how
20
I
days?
play?
It might have been closer
I
to
just run up
30.
and hit things.
I stopped counting after a while.
What did you do? I mean, 20 days is a
I
long
played
time
just my
to sit
character
in one
and
place
heal the
and
other
do
people
nothing.
because I can.
Good days, I posed riddles to the passers-by, offering them treasures in exchange for correct answers.
Really?
No.
Aw, too bad. That's got serious
I haven't played
potential.
this since, it came out way back on my PlayStation 2, or PlayStation 3, or whatever the heck it was released on. Yeah, I don't pause at all in combat. I'll run away. I'll definitely run away to get them off of me, but
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal. Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything? If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice. I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
we're gonna make our stand here.
There is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is anything you have planned... Good luck to you then, and may the Maker watch over us all.
Fighting time. Come on, monsters.
They're coming!
Their faces.
Get to your position!
These graphics are awesome. They're old. Not too bad, not too bad. Got a, helping out at a friend's store and doing this and
It's time,
all that
men.
fun stuff.
Know that we fight for the Maker.
They'll definitely run away. I'm not scared to run away. They'll run away all day. There, these. My face is definitely behind on streaming.
You want to die, do you?
It will be done.
Let's have at it!
Hello for her. As of right now, only because I'm the only one with a heal. Oh shit. Yeah, because I'm the only one with a heal. So, I mean, I could switch to them and use the potions, but I don't want to use the potions. Potions are for me.
Monsters are attacking from the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need help! Come on! We need to hurry!
I'm gonna go help them. I'm gonna level up first, though. So, he leveled up. Get him some more health. Taunt. Could come in and use some level up. I can use that new mace I got. Focus characters. Focus. I could do that. I could do flaming weapon. Rejuvenate would be good too. Go here. Staff focus. Also level up. Good shape shift. There we go. I can auto level them up. I kind of want to put the fire on my bar too. If I set people on fire, I set people on fire. Take that. Hello. Take that. Probably hit some of my men, but they're in my way.
You shall not touch me! Right there. Okay, go with
We got more of these. Take that, you're watching the corpse. Oh, hey. Ooh, these are down. Ooh, ow.
As you said.
Take that. Do you think fire would do more against these? Sorry, people. Sorry, not sorry. More? Two rather. Oh, they keep coming. They're immune to my staff damage. Sorry, people. going from about now. Yeah, take that. Come on, get him. Yeah, they're immune to that. I'm gonna have to switch back to my normal weapon, I think. No, not that. Yeah. There we go. Not a lot, but better than nothing. Stop hitting me. Member died, we'll take his stuff. Hey, I mean, free stuff, why not? Oh, Thomas died. That stinks.
Dawn arrives, and we survived the night. We are victorious.
Thanks to my party.
And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me. I thank you, good sir. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour.
I'd be an asshole. I'm gonna be an asshole.
If need be. With luck, we'll be discussing that with my brother.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliffe. Now they walk with he who is their maker. Long may they know the peace of his love.
So chat, I'm live on Facebook, Twitch.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able. Now, we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
Got it, dude. Pull up. Oh. I want you... Really should... Oh. Any spells I want the fire, but we'll do that. There. Faster.
It is sad to think of how much death there has been here. But we have saved the village beyond all expectations. You have done well, my friend. I will remain here to guard the village and receive any fellow knights as they continue to return. At least until the castle is retaken.
Odd how quiet the castle looks from here. You would think there was nobody inside at all. But I shouldn't delay things further. I had a plan. To enter the castle after the village was secure. There is a secret passage here, in the mill, accessible only to my family. I knew you would choose to enter the castle instead of staying in the village. And we needed warriors. I'm sorry if I... Maker's breath.
Tigan, thank the Maker, you yet live.
Isolde, you're alive. How did you... What has happened?
I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw the battle was over, and I must return quickly. And I need you to return with me, Tegan. Alone. What? Who is this man, Tegan?
You remember me, Lady Isolde, don't you?
Alistair. Of all the... Why are you here?
They are Grey Wardens, Isolde. I owe them my life.
Pardon me, I would exchange pleasantries, but... Considering the circumstances...
Please, Lady Isolde, we had no idea anyone was even alive within the castle. We must have some answers.
I know you need more of an explanation, but I don't know what is safe to tell. Tegan, there is a terrible evil within the castle. The dead waken and haunt the living. The maid responsible was caught, but still it continues. And I think Connor is going mad. We have survived, but he won't flee the castle. He has seen so much death.
Let's go.
You must help him, Tegan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do. I beg your pardon? That's a rather impertinent accusation.
Hello.
An evil I cannot fathom holds my son and the husband hostage. I came for help. What more do you want from me?
But I do not understand what you mean by this evil. Did it create the walking corpses? What is it?
Something the mage unleashed. So far it allows Eamon, Connor, and myself to live. The others were not so fortunate. It killed so many, and turned their bodies into walking nightmares. Once it was done with the castle, it struck the village.
Well,
it wants us to live, but I do not know why.
I remember
Allowed me to come for you, Tegan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help.
Possessed.
The king is dead, and we need my brother now more than ever. I will return to the castle with you, Isolde.
Thank the Maker. Bless you, Tegan. Bless you.
I have no illusions of dealing with this evil alone. You, on the other hand, have proven quite formidable. Isolde, can you excuse us for a moment?
It is.
We must
like
confer
I
in
said, I think,
private before I return to the castle with you.
Her son.
Please do not take too long.
Is possessed.
I will be by the bridge.
If I remember correctly. It's been so long.
Here's what I propose. I go in with Isolde, and you enter the castle using the secret passage. My signet ring unlocks the door. Perhaps I will distract whatever evil is inside and increase your chances of getting in unnoticed. What do you say? Then it's for the best. I would prefer to go inside with you, but I have no choice in the matter. Sir Perth and his men can watch for danger at the castle entrance. If you can open the gates from within, they can move in and help you. I don't think there's anyone else who can help you. If you choose not to go, then it's up to me to do what I can. Here is my signet ring. It will open the lock on the door in the mill. Whatever you do, Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable.
But I like this game because of the length. The combat is meh, the length of it.
You are a good man. The Maker smiled on me indeed when he sent you to Redcliffe.
One fool plan on top of another.
But I can delay no longer. Allow me to bid you farewell.
And Inquisition like the multiplayer.
And good luck.
Go. Secret tunnel. Auto save.
I locked myself in.
Spirits! We must be on our guard.
Hi. Probably should not switch back to this staff yet. Oh, it's actually working, kind of. Good job, Sten.
Hello? Is there someone out there? Who is it?
I knew it.
By all that's holy, you! I can't believe it! Maker's breath, how did you get here? I never thought I'd see you again, of all people. What they do to all traitors and would-be assassins. I wouldn't be surprised if they sent you to finish me off. You don't know? I'm the one who poisoned Arl Eamon. For all I know, he's already dead. Please, I know how it seems. Poisoning the Arl was a terrible thing. But I'm not behind everything else happening here, I swear. Before I say anything else, I need to ask you a question. You can do whatever you feel you need to afterward, but I need to know. What became of Lily? They didn't hurt her, did they? The thought that she might have paid for my crime. I suppose I can't blame you for that. I hope that wherever she is, she doesn't hate me for what I've done.
She does.
So, here we are again, the two of us. What happens now? I know it looks suspicious, but I'm not responsible for the creatures and the killings in the castle. I was already imprisoned when all that began.
In the game.
At first, Lady Isolde came here with her men, demanding that I reverse what I'd done. I thought she meant my poisoning of the Arl. That's the first I heard about the walking corpses. She thought I'd summoned a demon to torment her family and destroy Redcliffe. She had me tortured. There was nothing I could do or say that would appease her. So they left me to rot. I was instructed to by Teyrn Loghain. I was told that Arl Eamon was a threat to Ferelden, that if I dealt with him, Loghain would settle matters with the Circle. All I wanted was to be able to return. But he abandoned me here, didn't he? Everything's fallen apart. I never thought it would end like this. Maker, I've made so many mistakes. I've disappointed so many people. I wish I could go back and fix it. I just want to make everything right again. I don't know. I dabbled because it seemed the only way Lily and I could escape. The only way I could avoid being made tranquil. I swear, if I knew what would happen, I'd never have started down this path. I'd never have listened to Loghain.
Well...
Oh, thanks. That makes me feel so much better. At least let me explain what I was doing here.
You did?
Connor had started to show signs. Lady Isolde was terrified the Circle of Magi would take him away for training.
Connor? A mage? I can't believe it.
She sought an apostate, a mage outside the Circle, to teach her son in secret so he could learn to hide his talent. Her husband had no idea.
Yeah, this is an old game.
Some, but he's still very young. He can barely cast a minor spell, never mind something more powerful. At least not intentionally. I have thought about it, and it's possible Connor could have inadvertently done something to tear open the veil. With the veil to the Fade torn, spirits and demons could infiltrate the castle. Powerful ones could kill and create those walking corpses. The Arl's a decent man. I wondered how he could possibly be the threat Loghain said he was, but I did it anyway. I'm such a fool.
You are.
I'm just sick of running away and hiding from what I've done. I'm going to try to fix it any way I can. We were friends once. I know I don't deserve to call you that after what I did. If it ever meant anything, please help me fix this. And I betrayed you. And Lily. I'm sorry. So sorry.
Yeah.
Please, I'm
the
begging you.
graphics
Won't you
come a
help
really
me try
long
and
way
do
since
one thing
2009
right in my
too.
life?
So.
I say kill the mage. He cannot be trusted.
Doesn't need to die, surely.
Oh, he does.
I say this boy could still be of use to us, but if not, then let him go. Why keep him prisoner here?
Hey, let's not forget he's a blood mage. You can't just set a blood mage free.
Better to slay him. Better to punish him for his choices. Is this Alistair who speaks, or the Templar?
I'd say it's common sense. We don't even know the whole story yet.
Yeah, I know the whole story.
Give me a chance, please. I tried to save anyone still up there. There must be something I can do. I'd stay and try to help if I could. Perhaps I can help deal with whatever's been unleashed here. I'm glad you think so. So what now? You're letting me out? And what then? No, I'm not leaving. I made a mistake and I'm going to find some way to fix it.
As long as Morgan likes it, because, you know, you gotta romance Morgan. We got corpses here. And yes, I just dug through that pile of filth. I definitely gotta up that spell. Or fire spells. Oh shit. I don't remember which of these guys, but I don't have any more here. Shit.
Yes.
I can't heal him. Right. We gotta wait a second then. There we go. Yeah, we're healing, okay. We're gonna let him heal. Morgan, she's good. She's a caster. I just like her for her snarky comments and all that. I mean, come on, look at her. Let's see. Door. Let's go this way. What's in here? Oh. Straight in the face. That's good. It's definitely not good.
Let's make it quick. Flee while you can.
Oh, come on. I can't heal yet.
You have forced my hand.
There we go. Not the best heal, but... Heal up, Alistair. That'll come in handy. Oh, really? Take that. So that means fires are my spells are missing my allies, so they can hurt them. Locked. Can't get in there. I probably should have made a rogue, but like steel. For archery and lockpicking, Dwayne is a healer, nuclear Mark, and a support main character replaces with Predator. Yeah. And that is a pretty good setup too. I just haven't played this in forever.
I see. And why do you think this?
I don't.
It's a wonder why you even speak sometimes. As you wish.
I'm trying to loot, but you're in my way. Alright, let's see. Mabari.
Of course.
Come on, Mr. Mabari. These are very... I forget. Oh yeah. I mean, there are some things that don't work very well, but other things do. Alright, get up, Alistair. Stop being a baby. Lambone. Oh, nice. They're going the dog. Cool. Keep going.
As you
Shut up. Oh geez, I didn't even see these guys. Look at that. They might fight it. Ow. Get up. Take that. Sorry, friends. Potions or something. Oh, there's a trap. Goodness, if I can hit that trap, so. We're in a castle, we gotta take everything. What are you talking about? Yeah, the Mabari is a really cool NPC. Holy shit. Get out of there. You'd think the fire would do more to them because they're corpses. Oh, I think I want to go down there. Right here. That looks like this. Okay. Get in the armory because I don't have a lockpick.
Please, don't hurt me.
This is the daughter we had to look for. I gotta raise my fire. Make it.
I'm sorry. I'm so frightened.
I was gonna get more fire spells.
These monsters are everywhere. My name's Valena. The Arlessa's maid. Is she all right? What happened to everyone? You know my father. I want to go back to the village. Is there a way out of here? But the monsters! I'll find my way. I can run fast and I know the castle. Thank you.
And go. See? Oh, we want to go to that. To the basement. Level up. I'm almost there. Nice. Yep, let's go. Alright, so we're in the cellar. Open it. Love letter. Keep in the run button. That's right. Morgan, another gift.
Interesting.
Lambone?
Interesting.
You won't take that though. Those can go down. Weapon. Courtyard, let's go. Ow. Out of there. Crap. No. Fix that. Yeah, that's hard.
You have forced my hand. You must test this. Now you die.
Hold up. What is the revenue? Oh, here. Oh wait. Open this gate.
You have opened the gates. That is good. My men and I are eager to see our Arl again. Shall we enter the main hall together? It must be held if we are to regain control of the castle.
Excellent.
Let's go.
Let us go now then, and see what awaits us there.
So these are our visitors? The ones you told me about, Mother?
Yes, Connor.
And this is the one who defeated my soldiers? The ones I sent to reclaim my village?
Yes.
And now it's staring at me. What is it, Mother? I can't see it well enough.
This is just a man, Connor. Like your father.
Oh, I am tired of hearing about him. Besides, he's nothing at all like Father. Look at him. Breathing and not dying in the slightest. I could change that if I knew.
Connor, I beg you. Don't hurt anyone.
Mother? What's happening? Where am I?
Oh, thank the Maker. Connor, can you hear me?
Get away from me, fool woman! You are beginning to bore me.
Maker's breath. What has happened here?
Grey Warden, please don't hurt my son.
He is not.
He's not responsible for what he does.
It's a demon.
Here I am. Here am I.
I like him better this way. No more yelling. Now he amuses me.
Connor didn't mean to do this. It was that mage, the one who poisoned Demon. He started all this. He summoned this demon. Connor was just trying to help his father.
And made a deal with the demon to do so? Foolish child.
Yep.
It was a fair deal. Father is alive, just as I wanted. Now it's my turn to sit on the throne and send out armies to conquer the world. Nobody tells me what to do anymore.
Nobody tells him what to do. Nobody! Ha 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 ha!
Quiet, Uncle! I warned you what would happen if you kept shouting, didn't I? Yes, I did. But let's keep things civil. This man will have the audience he seeks. Tell us, what have you come here for? So you're a concerned well-wisher. Why didn't you say that in the first place? All the sneaking around and killing is so unnecessary. But Father is so very ill. We really shouldn't disturb him. Isn't that right, Mother?
I don't think...
Of course you don't! Ever since you sent the knights away, you do nothing but deprive me of my fun. Frankly, it's getting dull. I crave excitement and action. This man spoiled my sport by saving that stupid village, and now he'll repay me.
Enemies ahead!
Alrighty then.
Without me! You dare! Now you see true power. There
for you now.
Bam. First, we're gonna check the loot.
Tegan. Oh, Tegan. Are you
I
all
killed
right?
him.
I am
I'm all right.
better now, I think. My mind is my own again.
Blessed Andraste. I would never have forgiven myself had you died. Not after I brought you here. The fool I am. Please. Connor's not responsible for this. There must be some way we can save him.
Connor is no longer a child. He's an abomination.
You! You did this to Connor!
I didn't summon any demon. I told you. Please, if you'll let me help.
Help? You betrayed me! I brought you here to help my son, and in return you poisoned my husband?
This is the mage you spoke of? Didn't you say he was in the dungeon?
He was. I assumed the creatures had killed him by now. He must have been set free.
I know what you must think of me, my lady. I took advantage of your fear. I'm sorry. I never knew it would come to this.
Well, I shan't turn away his help. Not yet. And if Connor is truly an abomination...
He's not always the demon you saw. Connor is still inside him, and sometimes he breaks through. Please, I just want to protect him.
Isn't that what started this? You hired the mage to teach Connor in secret, to protect him.
If they discovered Connor had magic, then they'd take him away. I thought if he learned just enough to hide it, then... Upstairs in his room. I think the demon has been keeping him alive.
So if we destroy the demon, then...
Then my husband may perish. Yes.
I think he ran upstairs, to the family quarters.
Violence scares him. I know that sounds strange. He may have run up to his room, or...
The demon in Connor needs to be destroyed. Killing Connor is the easiest way to do that, certainly. But there is another way. A mage could confront the demon in the Fade without hurting Connor himself.
Looks like I'm there.
What do you mean? Is the demon not within Connor?
Not physically. The demon approached Connor in the Fade while he dreamed and controls him from there. We can use the connection between them to find the demon.
You can enter the Fade, then? And kill the demon without hurting my boy?
No, but I can enable another mage to do so. It normally requires lyrium and several mages. But I have... blood magic. Yes, that's right. The ritual I know, it requires life energy. A lot of it. All of it, in fact.
So, someone must die? Someone must be sacrificed?
Yes, and then we send another mage into the Fade. I can't enter because I'm doing the ritual. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. It's not much of an option.
Indeed. Either my son or the sacrifice. Let it be me, then. I will give my life for his...
What? Isolde, are you mad? Eamon would never allow this.
Either someone kills my son to destroy that thing inside him, or I give my life so my son can live. To me, the answer is clear.
Blood magic. How can more evil be of any help here? Two wrongs don't make a right.
It does seem like a sensible choice, with a willing participant.
Connor is blameless in this. He should not have to pay the price.
You're the mage here, not I, my friend. It's you who would be going into the Fade. The decision is yours.
You can find Lyrium and more mages at the Circle of Magi, if they would even do it.
Then there's not much more to say. Something else will need to be done.
Should I...
If there is even a chance to save Connor, I am.
You rest your hopes on this young mage? He poisoned Eamon, and he could take your life power and attack for all we know.
He would be a fool to try. No, I am willing to take his word. I would give my life for the chance to undo what I have done.
I still do not agree, but it cannot be my choice.
So do we kill a child or do we kill a lady?
My son awaits your decision. Make it quickly.
So what do I do? Heck, what do you think I should do? Should I kill the kid or kill his mom? Let's see.
Whatever you do, do it quickly. There's not much time before Connor does something else.
Oh, we have to figure out what we're gonna do.
I will bring the castle under control. Speak to Isolde once you've made a decision. She will go mad
I
otherwise.
told you the only thing I can think of that might help.
What do you wish of me? If you must. 'Tis the child abomination you speak of from the haunted castle? If what you seek is to remove the demon from the child without harming the child, there is a way indeed. There is a connection between the child and the demon, one which can be followed to the demon's true form within the Fade. There, the demon can be battled directly. Only a mage may enter the Fade. It requires lyrium and a group of mages to cast the ritual, neither of which we have, yes? And had we those things, it would still fall on one mage alone to defeat the demon. No simple task, but there you have it.
Until you make a decision, I think I should remain here. I can keep an eye on the boy, so to speak. If the demon rears its head, I can warn these people. Really, this is the least I can do. Once it's over, you or they can decide what to do with me.
Alright, let's do it.
My son awaits your decision. Make it quickly. Thank you. If this will save my son, then I am not afraid.
Then, who will go into the Fade? Will it be you?
You have my eternal gratitude. May the Maker go with you.
Then let's get this started.
Fade now. Alrighty. Oops.
Is that you, Connor? I can hear you! I'm coming!
Father! Where are you? I don't understand. So cold.
You there? Have you seen my son? I can hear him, but I cannot find him. This blasted fog has me turning in circles. The what? I don't understand. Is Connor here or not? What? Possessed? Then we must help him. Is that why you're here? I do trust you. We must help my son. But I can never find him in this fog. You must find Connor. Please, I beg you. Is anyone out there? Hello? Blessed art thou.
Portal in the fade. Find the dirt demon.
Who are you? Are you the one that made Father ill? Tell me now. You could be a demon too. You could be a demon that just looks like a person.
He's not wrong.
No! You're here to hurt Father. I know it. I won't let you.
Hi, demon. I'm glad I put mature content on here. That was a lot easier than it should have been.
You're the one making Father sick. I'll help him. You can't. Why do you keep hurting me? Why are you trying to stop me?
You will not find what you seek. Turn back now.
Oh, I'm not done yet.
Trespasser! I will drive you out!
It will be. As you
Can you not cast fire on me, please?
Get out of here! You have to get out!
Somehow I'm gonna live my life.
I'll stop you! I will!
You won't.
Please forgive me.
Are you now, you jerk?
Father wanders, seeking me, trapped within my web. All is as it should be. Why must you interfere? Connor invited her to come, and they struck a bargain. She has every right to do as she wishes. No, it is time for you to go now. Do not persist, or things will go very badly for you.
What about that, demon? Immune to fire. Next. And here we are.
Very well. No more illusions. Now we meet face to face. You see my true form and stand in my domain. It is here I am most powerful. And yet I have no wish to engage your power, nor should you be so eager to engage mine. Perhaps we should converse instead? I am desire. Whatever you creatures of the living world want, I seek to provide. Lust, power, greed, these are my province. Perhaps there are things you wish for. Let us pause and speak of them. It costs nothing but a moment of your time. I possess the boy's soul. We could battle for it, or we could negotiate like civilized beings. If you are smart, you could even come out ahead.
Let's see what we have to say.
Ah, good. I prefer reasonable negotiation whenever possible. Your goal is for me to release the boy's soul. Is that right? What if you could persuade me to leave voluntarily? No fuss, no bloodshed. So you will at least consider it? Let me make a proposition then. I abandon the boy, for now. But I retain the contract he and I made, and many years from now, I may return and claim what is mine. This will be long after whatever you want is done. In exchange, I will provide something of value to you. Something you desire. What say you? I offer much. Power, knowledge, pleasure. What is it you desire?
Ooh. Almost something to increase my balance.
Then it is a deal. You'll have what you desire, and I'll leave as if destroyed. For now, I wish you luck, dear creature. You shall certainly need it.
Oops.
So it is over. Connor is his old self. He does not seem to remember anything, which is a blessing. I suppose we will need to send him to the Circle of Magi's tower for training once the war is over. It's so odd to think of the boy as a mage, of all things. Should Eamon recover, I'm not sure how I will tell him of all this. Isolde is dead, yet her sacrifice saved their son. There is still the matter of Jowan. He performed the ritual and did not deceive us. In a way, he saved Connor's life even though he killed Isolde. I am unsure what to make of this. We will hold him for Eamon to decide his fate. If he doesn't recover, Jowan's fate is sealed. What do you think?
He was my friend. I'd vouch for him. We're gonna
Released? This mage is a Maleficar. Even if I ignore his crimes, I cannot simply unleash him on the land.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Perhaps you are correct. But that is Eamon's decision, not mine. I'm sorry. Jowan stays in the dungeon for now. But our task is not done yet. Whatever the demon did to my brother, it seems to have spared his life, but he remains comatose. We cannot wake him. As odd as it may seem, the quest Isolde sent the knights on may be our only hope. We must find the Urn of Sacred Ashes. That is a possibility, but there is a reason it's still an option. I am not simply grasping at straws. Eamon funded the research of a Denerim scholar, a brother Genetivi. He has been trying to decipher the inscriptions on Andraste's birth rock. When Eamon fell ill, Isolde sent her knights to Genetivi in the hopes that he had finally discovered the location of Andraste's final resting place. They were unable to find him. In desperation, Isolde sent others in search of the brother or some clue of the urn's location. No one else can. Even if I wish to do it myself, I cannot abandon Redcliffe to its own devices. Perhaps you could seek out the brother's home in Denerim and see if any clues remain on his whereabouts. It is the only place to begin the search, I think. I must go to the hall and begin rebuilding. I wish you luck, and may the Maker go with you.
Wait, so up. What?
Greetings.
Oh.
You're the one who saved me. I will. I'll remember. I wish Mother were here. Nobody will tell me how she died. They say I'll find out when I'm older.
Yeah. Yeah, you will. Probably shouldn't. Oh well.
Interesting. Interesting.
Echo name. Liliana, I think. Yeah. The most powerful fonts like Van Tegan.
You return. Might you have news?
No.
Then I must resume my duties. The civil war continues, and Loghain is no doubt angered Redcliffe has not been disabled.
True.
Good luck, my friend. I hope this continues to go well for all our sakes.
Alright, sorry. We have to go down room. Alright. Where we're going. Battle.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency.
Ooh.
They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards. An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Good luck.
Will you stop eating?
I'm hungry.
Stuff your face at camp. For now, watch the bloody road.
Danger approaching.
As you say.
Can't jump in. That one. Next up. Ooh. Not expecting.
It will be done. Of course. It will.
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over.
Good day. The market is busy, is it not? Come, rest here. I have the finest selection of flowers and Orlesian scented oils in all of Denerim. For a lady friend, perhaps? Roses can open any woman's heart, you know. And smelling good, is not? Ferelden is no longer full of barbarians. People judge with their noses as well as their ears and eyes. But you look more armed than most of my patrons. Perhaps you seek the armor smith, Wade. Then to the south? He is quite the artiste, yes?
Thank you.
Welcome, friends. Welcome to Wade's Emporium. We have the finest armors in Denerim, maybe in all of Ferelden. How may we assist you? Certainly.
That's on. Yes, agreed.
Corinne, the bloody customers are bothering me again. What do I pay you for, anyhow?
Sorry. Wade is a genius. Truly, you will be astonished by his work. But he doesn't deal with customers. If you need anything, please ask me.
And tell him I don't want anyone looking over my shoulders either. I'm thinking, blast it all.
Truly sorry, sire.
Bye.
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden? The lower market isn't deemed important by the captain of the guard, even less with Arl Howe in charge. So when I finally get the new men I request, I get the delightful surprise of discovering their Lord Such-and-Such's illegitimate, untrained moronic whelps. But lords keep sending me more of them. It's decent pay, no expectations, a uniform. So I have a legion of bastards to protect the market from pickpockets, stabbings, and whatnot. And Arl Howe's specially picked men are the worst of the lot. What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous. Do a good job and I'll see you get some silver in your pockets, maybe even some gold. The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Aww. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy. Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
Don't kill him. Got it.
I recognize you. From Ostagar. And trust his blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice.
You're good.
You killed my friend. And good King Cailan. I demand satisfaction, sir. So you would compound slander on top of treason? You dare smear Teyrn Loghain's word? The savior of Ferelden, Teyrn Loghain, personally told me of the Warden's betrayal. Your betrayal. An uncommon traitor deserves no common death. We will meet on the field of honor, and my blade shall see justice done. Meet me in the back alley behind the Nod Noble Tavern. There we will duel. Make peace with the Maker, sir. These are your last moments.
Kill this guy. Do this.
Are you ready? I am no savage. I would not take advantage of you. You coward!
Enemies ahead!
Oh. Yeah.
You will really run while you can. I am your death.
This is the price of betrayal. What? We fight for honor.
Be cautious.
Can't loot him.
What now?
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. Won't find better.
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry. We harm no one, I assure you, and we enforce the Chantry's laws among ourselves. All we seek is a life outside of the Templar's shadow. Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet. Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Make us smile upon you.
Toxic.
Magic exists to serve and never rule over him. Foul and corrupt are they who have taken his gift and turned it against his children.
They shall be named Maleficar, accursed ones. They shall find no rest in this world or beyond.
Who's Malone? Ox. Go. Uh-oh. Ambush.
Yes, I am here. Yes.
Enemies ahead!
Potion.
What do you need?
Nothing. And keep going. Here.
I fail to see what is so special about such a place. In my experience, everyone pays.
That scamp Kylon sent you, right?
We want our money.
Glad he hasn't forgotten about us. The mercenaries are right there.
Turn around and walk, stranger. This affair is for White Falcons only.
Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do?
You have a point there. Man, let's clear out. Don't want to get on Locane's bad side, do we?
Tell Kylon I owe him one.
Easy.
To put you in your place. She's too good.
Be off with
If you want
now.
something, talk to
I'd be
Zanga.
glad I only... a Grey Warden. And I had heard that all the Ferelden Wardens were killed or exiled from this place. Oh, don't look so surprised. I've seen many of your kind in my journeys, and there is always something... odd about you. Huh, strong hands. Could I entice you to leave your order and sign up as one of my crewmen? I could use those strong hands at my... helm. I assume you saw that little drama, and none of these poor brutes has ever proven a match for me. They are too clumsy and predictable. I fight with quickness and wit, rather than with brute force and strength. I call myself a duelist because I honed my skills in duels with warriors I encountered over the years. An unusual request, coming from a fearsome slayer of Darkspawn. I am flattered that you wish to learn from me, sweet thing. But I have watched you, and you seem to lack a particular grace that is required. You are accustomed to doing battle a certain way, yes? I can teach you some basics. Perhaps you can pass it on to someone who might be interested in what I have to offer. I do, however, wish to get to know my potential student better, so we shall call for a drink, and you will honor me with a game. Have you ever played Wicked Grace? It is easy to learn, but difficult to master. You must watch your opponent's moves as carefully as your own. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to? Good. Go ahead, then. Are you done yet? 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win.
Right, playing cards.
The Serpent Entwined Dagger. I was looking for this. We seem to have run out of ale. I shall send my boy to fetch some. Ha! The Angel of Death card. The game is over. We must show our hands. 2 serpents, a song. Not bad. But the rest of your hand is rather pitiable. Serpents of Deceit and Avarice, songs of Temerity and Mercy. Not a great hand, but I still win. Still undefeated after all these years. Will I never meet my match? Now, there's no need for such petty accusations. You are simply an inexperienced player. You will get better with practice. Ah, you're a good sport. Another game, then. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to? Very well. There. That should be sufficient. 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. Is it my turn again? I have a good feeling about this game. Ha! The Angel of Death card. The game is over. We must show our hands. 2 serpents, a song. Not bad. But the rest of your hand is rather pitiable. I have 4 knights. Roses, ages, sacrifice, and wisdom. It beats your hand. Still undefeated after all these years. Will I never meet my match? Not so fast, sweet thing. I'm not sure I know you yet. Come. Another game?
More.
Ah, you're a good sport. Another game, then.
Yeah, it's the same.
Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to? Good. Go ahead, then. Are you done yet? 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. Oh! I think this card will come in handy. And this card I shall play face down, I think. Ha! The Angel of Death card. The game is over. We must show our hands. I don't think I've ever seen quite so odd a hand. None of your cards match. Serpents of Deceit and Avarice, songs of Temerity and Mercy. Not a great hand, but I still win. Still undefeated after all these years. Will I never meet my match? Ah, you're a good sport. Another game, then. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to? Very well.
Come on. I thought I clicked the
There.
right one. Guess
That
not.
should be sufficient. 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. Ah, the Knight of Dawn. Just what I wanted. I have a good feeling about this game. Ha! The Angel of Death card. The game is over. We must show our hands. I don't think I've ever seen quite so odd a hand. None of your cards match. I have 4 knights. Yes. Roses, ages, sacrifice, and wisdom. It beats your hand.
Very good.
Still undefeated after all these years. Will I never meet my match? Ah, you're a good sport.
No.
Another game then. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I? Or very well. There.
Is that letting me?
The serpent. And this card I shall play face down, I think. Ha! The Angel of Death card. The game is over. We must show our hands. 2 serpents, a song. Not bad. But the rest of your hand is rather pitiable. Serpents of deceit and avarice, songs of temerity and mercy. Not a great hand, but I still win.
This screwed up.
Still undefeated after all these years. Will I never meet my match? And so do I. I've never been so bored in my entire life. If you cannot understand how to win at Wicked Grace, you will never understand what it is to be a duelist. Ugh. I feel several times more stupid for having played you.
Good.
I'll need a few months to recuperate at least.
Welcome to the Pearl. I'm Sanga, the proprietor. Have a seat, get comfortable, and tell me what you need. Every one of my people here is a skilled craftsman, and don't let anyone tell you different.
Nope.
You'll have to go one at a time, I'm afraid. Our rooms aren't quite big enough to share between so many. But we can discuss that in a moment. So what would you like me to show you? The men or the women? Or some of both, if you prefer. Come again.
Green. Going to the. I'm going to the one.
I was hoping I'd find you. I heard about the Pearl. I don't know how, but you got them to leave with no fuss at all. The Pearl's workers will...
Nobody gives orders to my men but me. A little lesson in respect is in order.
I see. Don't bother sparing these louts. Things are about to get messy.
Okay.
More foes approach!
Run.
Go to the Pearl. And people actually voluntarily attack you. Are they just stupid?
Yes.
Here's the payment I promised. I might have more work if you're interested. But I'm heading back to the market district. Back alleys are just too dangerous for me.
Where shall I head?
Dwarven crafts. Find Dwarven crafts.
Yes? What are you doing here? Brother Genitivi? Why? He was on the trail of the Urn of Sacred Ashes, yes. Whether he found it, the Maker only knows. I haven't seen Brother Genitivi in weeks. He sent no word. It's so unlike him. I'm afraid something has happened. Genitivi's research into the urn may have led him into danger.
Probably.
Then why has he not returned or sent a message? I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genitivi and they too have disappeared. Now don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now. So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Kalinhard, investigating something in that area. Good luck. May you find the answers you seek.
What are you getting here?
What are you doing? You're not supposed to go in there. I'm sorry, but that room is not for guests. It's full of books and papers, and I'd rather they were not disturbed. I said no. Genitivi was a very private person. No, don't touch that door! You forced me into this. Now you pay!
Yes!
Thought so.
Interesting.
Vinakhol.
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
Amber.
Enemies ahead!
Victorious. Good. Oh, what? I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet. Ah, so it's questions you have for me, is it? Well, I do enjoy a good beating from a handsome brute. Let me save you a bit of time and get right to the point. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly. A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logain, I think his name was. Yes, that's it. I wasn't paid anything. The Crows, however, were paid quite handsomely, or so I understand. Which does make me about as poor as a Chantry mouse, come to think of it. Being an Antivan Crow isn't for the ambitious, to be perfectly honest. I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. You threaten his power, yes? Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him. I was contracted to perform a service. Oh, well, that's between Logain and the Crows, and between the Crows and myself. Isn't that what we're establishing now? I wasn't. If I had succeeded, I would have returned home and the Crows would have informed your Logain of the results, if he didn't already know. If I had failed, I would be dead, or I should be, at least as far as the Crows are concerned. No need to see Logain then. What can I say, huh? I am an eternal optimist. Although the chances of succeeding at this point seem a bit slim, don't they? No, I don't suppose you'd find that funny, would you? Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely. Loyalty is an interesting concept. If you wish, and you're done interrogating me, we can discuss it further. Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the crows pause, so let me serve you instead. Well, let's see. Being allowed to live would be nice, and would make me marginally more useful to you. And somewhere down the line, if you should decide that you no longer have need of me, then I go on my way. Until then, I am yours. Is that fair?
What? You're taking the assassin with us now? Does that really seem like a good idea? All right, I see your point. Still, if there was a sign we were desperate, I think it just knocked on the door and said hello.
A fine plan. But I would examine your food and drink far more closely from now on, were I you.
That's excellent advice for anyone. I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
Good. Now we have someone who can open chests.
Vashaden.
Yes.
Open chest. Definitely. Going. Even.
Yes.
There we go.
Make it quick.
All right.
Perhaps I should begin reading since we've started.
What are you doing in Haven? There's nothing for you here. No, you do not. I would have been informed if someone was expecting a visitor. Who?
Perhaps revered Father Eirik will know of whom you speak. Unfortunately, he's ministering to the villagers at the moment and cannot be disturbed.
A revered father, huh? That's new. I wonder what this means.
It's always been thus in Haven. We do not question tradition. The urn is nothing but a legend. I do not know who Brother Genetivi is or what he says. However, I'm sure people can convince themselves of anything. Ask and be on your way. Then perhaps you should return to the lowlands. We do not appreciate lowlanders looking about our home as though it was some sort of zoo. It's always been thus in Haven. We do not question tradition. Our ways are not the ways of the lowland cities.
Fair enough.
Ask and be on your way. Haven's always been here. My family knows no other home. Father Eirik is our spiritual leader and guide. He's in the chantry giving a sermon. You should not disturb him. We keep to ourselves. We see no need to announce our presence to the world. It's more peaceful that way. Then perhaps you should return to the lowlands. You may trade for supplies at the shop if you wish. Then I suggest you and your companions leave.
Did it just get a lot colder, or is it just me?
They are hiding something. 'Tis obvious, is it not?
Ah, quiet insular communities. There's always something nasty going on behind the closed doors. I hope it involves chains. I hope they ask me to join in.
Come, Bonnie Lynn. Tell us where you've been. Were you up? Were you down? Who are you? You shouldn't be here. Who? Why would you come here looking for someone? Lowlanders don't belong here. What? Why are you looking at me like that? It's just Haven. I remember some lowlanders like you. They left, I think. I never saw them again.
That's not.
I've never heard of any village out this way. Is this place even on a proper map?
Probably.
We have nothing you'd want. Please go.
Do what I want.
Who are you? You're not from Haven. We don't get very many visitors. How would you describe the place you know only as home? No, I've never heard that name. I don't have much, but I suppose you can take a look.
you're back. How would you describe the place you know only as home? I think that is for the best. What are you doing? That's private! I don't see how that is any of your concern. No! You have no right!
Go on then. It cannot be done.
What now?
Here I am. Perhaps I could have a try at that. I'm afraid not.
Music.
No, I think not.
Enemies ahead! Really not alone.
We will need to fight shortly. So shall it be.
Now we get our hands.
You should have fled.
Freaking cultist.
Perhaps I could have a try at that. It cannot be done. I'm afraid not.
Used for food preparation, perhaps?
Don't be stupid.
I'm just trying to be optimistic. The other explanation is slightly more disturbing.
I wonder. The crows often made sacrifices of blood, and it gave them uncanny abilities.
That is human blood. I just do. I also know that no one can lose that much blood and live.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why?
It cannot be
Is
done.
that so strange?
Yeah.
It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
Enemies ahead!
Good shot. Can we compete for points?
Here I am.
Don't talk.
So everyone is within the Chantry. How lovely.
We are blessed beyond measure. We are chosen by the holy and beloved to be her guardians. This sacred duty is given to us alone. Rejoice, my brethren, and prepare your hearts to receive her. Lift up your voices and despair not, for she will raise her faithful servants to glory when her... Ah, welcome. I heard we had a visitor wandering about the village. I trust you've enjoyed your time in Haven so far? Perhaps. But staying hidden means staying protected, and we must protect Haven and our charges at all costs. We don't owe you any explanations for our actions. We have a sacred duty. Failure to protect her would be a greater sin. All will be forgiven.
Oh look, some more fun to be had.
As you say.
Shall we compete for points? This really gets them that party.
What do you wish of me?
Nothing.
Who are you? They sent you to finish it. You don't know how glad I am to see someone who isn't from this village. The leg's not doing so well, and I can't feel my foot.
The leg is wounded, but that will heal in time. The foot may have to come off.
I thought you might say that. But if the foot goes, it goes. There are more important things than an old man's feet. I don't have time to rest now. I'm so close. The urn is just up that mountain. The Arl is sick. Will he live? Politics never did anyone any good. The Arl is a noble soul. But the ashes will surely cure him. Haven lies in the shadow of the mountain that holds the urn. There is an old temple there built to protect it. The door is always locked, but I know what the key is. Iric wears a medallion that opens the temple door. I've seen what he does with it. Iric has always worn it. It must be on his body. Search for it. It is the only way into the mountain. I'm not going anywhere, as you can see.
That's true.
Perhaps I could have a try at that. Perhaps I could... have a try at that.
Open it. Bad.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Ah, you're back. Well? Yes, that is your key. Take me to the mountainside and I will show you. Ah, good. Help me up here. I'll try not to slow us down. Here we are. Give me the medallion, and let's see if I remember. Yes, you see, it can be manipulated, just like this. And there. A key to open the way. It may have been passed down through the generations, from the first people who built the temple. Now, where does this go?
What was it?
Oh, what I would give to have seen this hall in all its splendor, as it was meant to be. Still, sweep away the ice and the snow, and traces of beauty remain. I'm sorry, what? I was a little distracted, I apologize. These carvings were created just after Andraste's death, and they may reveal things about her life that we do not yet know. I think I need more time to study these statues and carvings. I could not keep up with you with my injuries. I should be safe. I don't think there are any villagers here. Go, I will be all right. Perhaps my destiny was only to lead you to the Anne. It was designed to protect the Anne from those who would steal it or do harm to it, namely the Tevinter Imperium. I'm not sure. The legends were never very specific on that point. Only the faithful shall lay eyes on the sacred ashes. Death and misfortune await the unbeliever. The Maker's gaze has fallen on Andraste's final resting place. He weeps for his beloved, and his wrath at her betrayers endures. That is what the legend says, and the Maker may indeed watch this place. Read between the lines, however, and you'll understand that it is merely a simple truth draped in hyperbole and metaphor. After all, no one wants to hear Willie toiled for many a year to perfect the curious mechanisms that would send a sharpened spike up the arse of the unwary intruder. I think my decision to stay here was the best one, don't you? I'll be right here if you need me. Now I need something to write on.
Wanted to stop for lunch too.
Are you
What is a cultist here?
I'm afraid not. It cannot be done.
Old books. Do you think any of those might still be readable?
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Yeah.
Enemies ahead!
Injury kit.
We are not alone.
Really not alone.
Enemies ahead! Of course.
look, some more fun.
Oh.
Of course.
Oh shit. Over here.
Yes. Oh look, some more fun to be had. I haven't been this hurt in... well, ever. Perhaps I could have a try at that. Enemies ahead! Very well.
Now we get our hands dirty. I am your... Back!
Yes.
I got the key we needed.
We will need to fight shortly. Surely you can do far better than... Ow!
last.
Liz.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
I have done it.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Back again.
There we go.
Off we go. Time for more battle.
As you saw. Of course.
More foes approach!
Too easy!
think we work well together. Right.
What?
Here.
Enemies ahead!
There is no hope for you now. Let us end this quickly.
We are ridiculously awesome. What?
What do you need?
Enemies ahead! As you say. Now you die. You cannot win. You'd think they would run away. It cannot be done. Greetings. No, I cannot.
We are not alone. Really not alone.
Another religious figure. Are we to be taught the entire history of Andraste now?
Oh man. I think we're gonna save it here, chat. Call it. So, thank you, Hack, for hanging out. Thank you, everybody else, for lurking or stopping by. Have a nice night. Happy gaming, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.